Navigating transformation and clarity. Welcome to your October 2023 monthly astrology forecast. So, as the leaves change and the energy begins to shift as we head on into fall, we're in for a month of deep transformation, some insightful revelations, and some powerful shifts with the planetary movements. We're going to have a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse that are going to emphasize themes of balance and material well-being. They're going to be urging us to release what's holding us back and embrace this transformative growth as we move forward. Mercury and the Sun are both going to be in Scorpio, encouraging us to dive deep with our emotions and our thoughts, while Venus in Virgo is going to emphasize practical expressions of love. This month is an invitation to embrace the change, to reflect on your relationships and your values, to embark on a journey of inner exploration. Be open to transformation as the universal energies are here to guide us towards greater clarity and more authenticity. To work to stay adaptable, to be open-minded as you navigate the planetary currents of October. My hope is that having this forecast available ahead of time is going to give you the areas of your life that are going to be most affected and impacted, and have this opportunity to flow and to work with the changes that are occurring in your life. Remember that eclipses, they bring such dramatic shifts, and that there's not an opportunity to go back. They eclipse people, places, and things into our life and out of our life. And so there is no opportunity to go back, and it can sometimes be jarring and confusing. So at this time, my hope is that you will see this as an opportunity, that this eclipse, the eclipses and the eclipse season, they're meant for growth. My hope is that the astrological insights that you gain will empower you to make the most of this transformative month. So stay tuned to the energies and stay in tune to them, and continue to seek alignment with your higher self. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a regular follower, thank you for your support, your thumbs up, your shares, your comments. I invite all of you to join me for my lives on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to have one time a month for the new moon and another time of the month for the full moon. And in between, I'm going to be offering tarot consultations. I also encourage you to sign up for my email, where I share the latest happenings with links to find everything. And if you're ready for an in-depth reading of your chart, you can schedule a personalized astrological reading at my website, willowgracemystic.com. So welcome. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your October forecast. Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, I want to draw your attention to the nodes in your chart. You have in your second house of personal self-worth, cash, and property is the North Node, the direction in which you are supposed to be going over the next 18 months. And your South Node is in your 8th house of your shared resources. It's your cash, your property, your contracts that you have with other people. The Sun is currently there, Mars is currently there, and what is going to be going on over the next month is going to be leading up to the eclipses and leading up to the energy that will affect the transits, are going to be affecting everything in your life, those two sections, or those two areas of your life, about what is yours and what is yours with other people. So the very first date that I want to talk about is on October 8th, 9th, we have Venus entering Virgo. So Venus is the planet of, she's the planet, she's beauty, the goddess of love. When she's direct, she brings everything together. It's peace and love and harmony. And she's entering your 7th house. The 7th house is your partnership. It's your one-on-one with your business or your significant other. It's your friends. It's your clients. And so with Venus, the planet of love and harmony, entering the pragmatic sign in Virgo. Virgo is like details and organized and plan some things. Your relationships, your aesthetics, everything is going to take on a more practical tone. It's going to be a time that you're going to be showing your love through acts of service and appreciation of beauty and simplicity. I encourage you to focus on self-care and attention to the details and everything that's going to be of matters to the heart for you. So then the next date is on October 14th. So on October 14th, we have a potent solar eclipse new moon. So we have the south node with the moon, with the sun, with Mercury, all in your 8th house. Remember, your 8th house is the house of deep bonding. It's shared resources. It's contracts that you have with other people. It's resources that come to you from that are combined with other people. And so a new moon in the sign of Libra. Libra is the sign of the scales, wanting to have things balanced. It's usually with contracts, and it's about give and take. I also look to Libra as the yoke that goes on the ox, that holds 2 ox together, that one cannot do anything without the other. Because with the scales, one cannot do anything without the other, because you're always wanting to keep them balanced. So keep that in mind as we talk about these areas of your life. So it's going to be bringing, it's a new moon, so it's fresh starts, clean slates, and it's an eclipse. It brings in suddenly new people, places, and things, and it eclipses out endings, people, places, and things. And it's about a rebalance of your life. It's going to be an opportunity for you to leave behind these old relationship dynamics. Maybe some contracts are expired. Maybe some things that you had with other people that you now are ready to split those things, divide them equally, and move on from them. This is a time for you to create these harmonious connections, to set intentions for equitable collaboration and seek this inner equilibrium, because this is an area of your life that you just have felt that things have not been on balance. They've not been on. Now, this is really a potent solar eclipse because it's the first one that is going to occur in Libra since the year 2016. So think back to 2016 of what was going on in your life at that time. The themes are going to be somewhat similar, but now we're going to have this supercharged 6-month window of refreshing and rewiring your relationships and your contracts that you have with others. This could be with money that's coming in, with this could be investments, this could be with taxes, this could be contracts. Think of this as, could some part of your work benefit from a collaborator who complements your skill set? Meaning, do you need to find like an outside attorney to help you? Do you need to find somebody who complements what you do to make whatever it is that you are working on better? Because these are your shared assets. Now, we have the moon and Mercury both there. With the Mercury there, I'm encouraging you to write down the qualities and the capabilities of the person that you would like to attract to have for the house of, this is the house of deep bonding, and it's the house of contracts. So what are the qualities of what you want in somebody that you would love to have a contract with, whether it be a personal marriage or a business contract with? Also, I would encourage you to write down the qualities of what you want within yourself to make sure that you are looking to what are you trying to attract. Now, the moon. The moon is opposing Chiron. So Chiron is the wounded healer. Whatever opposes us is like opposite. This is what we have to work through in order to get what we want. You want these things. Well, you have to work through the wound of what is yours. The Chiron in your 2nd house has to do with your self-worth, how you see yourself. It's your own personal cash, property, and self-worth. Making sure that you're taking care of yourself in order to support and help others. I'm going to remind you that with this, there's an opportunity that you draw in people that would take advantage of that. And so I tell myself and I tell others that when you take care of somebody else who can take care of themselves, that is enabling them. That hurts them. It makes you feel good that, yay, look what I've done. I've helped these people. No, this is of a disservice to them. It's not allowing them to stand on their own 2 feet. And so what are you owning in this? What are you, you have to say, I'm taking care of myself. If somebody can do something on their own, that is great. If you can collaborate with them, that is even better. But make sure that you're both bringing fair and equitable things to the table, that you're just not giving out handouts for the sake of supporting others and giving out handouts. Now, the lunar nodes, they point to areas of our life where we're asked to find a new direction. The lunar nodes go clockwise and the planets go around counterclockwise, so they're always activating different areas of our life. And so for you, the north node is in Aries and your south node is in Libra. And so this is a rebalancing of what are your priorities. The nodes move in the signs of the identity, you identifying where do you need to find the balance between who you are as an individual and your relationship and your social circles and your social networks of contracts and things that you have with shared resources with other people, and the house of deep bonding, the house where you are completely able to give of yourself. With the South Node in Libra, some of your long partnerships and your alliances, they may come to a natural end. Remember, the eclipses, they eclipse people, places, and things into our life and out of our life, and there's like no turning back once it happens. And so the North Node in Aries is saying you need to find your voice. You need to find what motivates you. You need to set the boundaries. You need to fight for your own individual goals, and you need to find new ways to express yourself. Now, because of the planet Uranus, we have the planet Uranus in your third house. Uranus is unique. It's think outside the box. It's electric. It's eclectic. And so because of Uranus's location in your third house, the third house is your siblings, it's your neighbors, it's things that are closer to home. I'm encouraging you to restructure your relationships with others so you can find more equality and more inclusiveness and respect others' differences. Now, this could be with family members like siblings, and this could be with neighbors, but this is think outside the box, how both parties can be happy without giving of yourself. So then on October 22nd, we have Mercury entering Scorpio. So Mercury is the planet of communication, travel, and Scorpio is deep, intense, thoughtful. So Mercury in Scorpio, this is occurring in your ninth house of travel and foreign people, places, things, taking a class, taking a workshop. It's a study of religion. It's publishing things. These are things that you want to do in the outside world. And so Mercury in Scorpio is you having these deep thoughts and these probing conversations. Are you studying spirituality? Are you ready to dive into some type of religion? Are you ready to take this class? Are you ready to have something published? Diving into the depths of your thoughts and your communication and doing it with authenticity. Uncovering hidden truths, not taking anybody's word for it, like actually studying it, getting down to the bare bones of it. Be cautious of power struggles in discussions that you have, and be open-minded in order to find out the facts before you say things. The very next day, we have the sun joining. So now we have the sun, Mercury, and Mars all in the same house of the higher thinking. And so the sun entering this transformative Scorpio, the energy is going to intensify, and it's going to be this period of personal growth, transformation, rebirth. Scorpio is birth, death, rebirth, and transformation. It's about shedding these old layers. And so I'm thinking of this as a snake, and the snake is growing. So you are growing in these areas of your life where you are studying more, you're taking classes, or you're becoming the teacher, or you're connecting with these people that are far and wide, and the information is expanding. Well, that changes who you are. So you're shedding your skin, and so you need to shed the skin and let go of these old layers. Use this time to let go of what no longer serves you. Focus on your inner desires and your inner passions to find this truth. And then as we move forward onto the 28th, we have this lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. So this month is going to conclude with the moon in Taurus in your third house, conjunct Jupiter, with the North Node themes also of Aries in your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, and opposing your eighth house of shared resources. So we have the ending of an area of your life and the beginning of a new area. And so This is illuminating your values, your finances, your material security, things that are closer to home. This has to do with family. This has to do with your neighbors, classes and everything, you writing and journaling. These are things that are happening closer to home. This is also you releasing these attachments to these outdated beliefs and embracing these more grounded sense of abundance. This is the third and final eclipse in the sign of Taurus in this area of your life that represents your money, your material, your security, your hard work. Because this eclipse series began rippling through the Taurus Scorpio axis on November 19th, 2021. So think back to then of these huge shifts that went on to what you wanted to study, where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do, and you being at home and what was really the most important things to you. It revamped the economy for everybody, but for you it was about personal financial habits and security and being home. And what is home? What does education look like? What is the most important things to you? So the key to making sure that you've got enough resources is to cover your basics while you can enjoy things that you personally consider enjoyable. I want to bring your attention to the opposition to Jupiter. So we have this going on with Jupiter, and we have the opposition to Mars, which is going to lead us back to Aries. So Mars is what's opposing you. At this time, you're going to have to revisit your approach to your resources, to wanting to travel, to taking classes, to having things published, becoming the teacher. You have to take charge of what is your financial future. All of this leads back to you not giving away your power to somebody else. This is a major release that's completing an ending of a cycle that's had you focused on the Taurus area, and now the focus is going to be on what are your values? What is your voice? And Libra, finding balance with partnership, finding balance with boundaries in your life, with contracts and legal matters. All of that is up for a change over the next 18 months. And so it brings us back to you standing up for you, doing what is the most important. It's your cash, your property, your self-worth. It all leads back to you and what you share with others. So Pisces, I hope that you found this video resource to be helpful as a guide for the transformation in your life. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below.